Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing part 2 of answering your guys' anonymous assumptions questions. We had so many questions when it came to the first one that I said I'd have to do a part 2 to fit it all in. So that is what we're going to be doing today. So you've probably seen this going around Instagram and stuff like that, but people just use the NGL app. Absolutely anyone can do this. You literally just share it onto your stories, share it wherever you want, and people can type in their anonymous assumptions or questions, and it literally is completely anonymous. So we've quite a few to get through today, so let's get started. We're just gonna go at random. So the first one that I've clicked into is, have you ever cheated? You have to be honest. I'm presuming you mean on a person, and if that is the case, then no, I have not. I've never cheated on anybody. I would never do that to someone. It is the worst thing anyone can do to anyone. I just never understand why people cheat. I'm just like, break up with that person. You're causing yourself a lot less hassle, and also you're causing the person who you're cheating on a lot less hurt. You'd rather be hurt from being broken up with and then seeing them get with someone than be cheated on in a relationship. It's the only bit of decency you can do is to not cheat on someone. So no, I've never cheated, but I have been cheated on pretty much every relationship I've been on, except for this one. Okay, the next question is, what happened to your P. Louise course? So if you've been around for a while, you will know I decided to do a P. Louise makeup course where I was essentially going to become a licensed makeup artist. I think a lot of people, including myself, thought it would be a very different course than as to what it was advertised. Basically, I thought I would be able to get my credits from P. Louise by doing this online, because it is very difficult to, you know, find a course that's not in person. But it was the case that I would have had to flown to England, to Manchester, to do a couple of days and get my, what's the word, accredited cert over there. So that is why I didn't do it, because it just was a lot of hassle, and then there was a few things that were meant to be included in the course that kept getting pushed back, and it was just a bit messy. And yeah, it was just a bit messy. I can't remember the exact thing, so I don't want to say too much because I could be completely lying. From what I remember, it didn't seem to be what it was as advertised as. That is what happened. I completely stopped it. So I spent all that money. I got all the makeup, but I spent a lot of money on a course for nothing. So the next question is, have you ever been fired from a job? Now, I have never been fired from a job, but I was, everyone who worked at the company was let go because they were closing down essentially. So I've never been fired. I like to think that I'm pretty good at my job. I like to think that, yeah, that I'm half decent at my job, so I don't see a reason why I should be fired. I love my job. So yeah, I've never been fired, but myself and Laura will never forget that day. Myself and Laura were literally in the shop. Your man who runs it, owns it, walks through, and I'm like, oh my god, hi. You're not supposed to be here today. Laura's sitting down having a cup of tea. I look at Laura and I'm like, Laura, that person's here. And she's like, what? And instantly he goes, will we go for like a tea or coffee? And Laura's like, yeah, sure. She walks out. I'm left alone in the shop, which is fine. I'm not joking you. 30 minutes later, Laura comes in, white as a ghost, goes straight into the stock room, like passes me. Your man comes up to me. He comes up and he's like, we decided to close the store. You've got like 2 weeks. And me and Laura are like, I have no job. I have literally nothing, and you're closing up. It was an experience. That day has me bonded to Laura for the rest of my life, because we went through some shit for that. But anyways, no, never been fired from a job, just let go. Number 4, did Joseph get you a push present? I think this is more of an American thing, or maybe it is a thing, and just obviously the younger you are, you probably wouldn't get it. But no, Joseph did not get me a push present. Bear in mind, babies are already very expensive, and unplanned babies are very expensive. I feel like when you have a planned baby, you tend to have some money together for when the baby gets here, whereas obviously Oliver was unplanned, not unwanted, unplanned. So no, Joseph didn't get me a push present. I also don't think, not that anyone who gets a push present is this type of person. But I think if you're awaiting a push present, or if you're expecting one just because you carried someone's baby and you gave birth, I don't know, I think you're in it for the wrong reasons, to be honest. Like, Joseph was very appreciative of me my whole entire pregnancy, of carrying Oliver and giving birth to, well, I didn't give birth, he came out through the roof, but like, I don't need him to get me a push present to say thank you. Like, his love and how he looks after Oliver and how good he is to me and Oliver, I think is more than enough. But if that's your vibe, go for it. I just personally think it's just another way for people to get gifts, and I never understood it. But yeah, nope, Joseph didn't get me a push present, and I hope he never does for as many babies as we have next. Okay, the next one. Have you ever gotten any surgery cosmetically? No, I haven't. When I was like 18, maybe a little before that, I wanted my boobs done. I wanted bigger boobs. I hate small boobs. I wanted big boobs. That was during the big boob trend and era. Then when the whole like small nose came in, I wanted my nose done. My nose is something that over time, I used to love my nose, and then when I started seeing people get nose jobs, I then wanted my nose done, and I hated my nose, and my nose is still kind of like a weak point for me. I actually think I've nose dysmorphia, like it's so silly. But yeah, I wanted a nose job. I probably still would get one, but I'd never actually get one. And then other than that, the only actual surgery that I've had is my tonsils taken out, and obviously abdominal surgery, I had C-section. But other than that, like, I've not had any surgery. And cosmetically, I genuinely don't think I'll ever get it. I've never had lip filler, like that. I know that's not surgery, but like, I've never had any fillers. Like, I've had absolutely nothing done to my body, to how I look, like nothing. Never had my hair dyed, like nothing. So if you're ever wondering, is anything fake? No. My lips are real, my nose is real, my hair is real, my boobs are real, my ass is real. Not that you'd want that. If I went to a surgery and got my boobs and my ass, I'd actually be fuming and asking for a refund. So yeah. Okay, number 6. You talk a lot about not caring what people think of you having a YouTube, so why don't you say your career aspirations? So this is a really good question, and I sat there and I was like, you're actually right. The reason is not because of other people. I'm not saying what my career aspirations are because I'm afraid of what other people are going to think. I just personally don't want to put them out there, because not put them out there to you, but not put them out there to the universe, because I just want to keep it to myself. I want to see how far I can go without putting it out there, without other people influencing and skewing how my life path is meant to go. Like, I want to be able to do this by myself, to myself, and see where it gets me, versus if I put it out there and someone messaged me and be like, oh, I can help you with this. That would be nice, but at the same time, I want to just see how far I can go with doing it myself, if that makes sense. So yeah, it is absolutely nothing to do with other people's judgment. It is just, I want to keep it to myself in my lane and see how far I can go. Okay, number 7. What is your dream car? So my dream car, I'll pop up pictures on screen. So my original, like, first car, dream car that right now I could afford, I would love a Volkswagen Polo. Love it, obsessed, would marry this car. My dad has, or is it Joe's? I think it might be Joe's. She has my dream car, and if they were to sell it tomorrow, and if I had the money, I would buy it in a heartbeat. I love this car so much. My dream car, right? So that's that one. Then my actual, like, very much in the future dream car, it is an Audi R8. My dream car is an Audi R8. It looks like this. It's a sports car. I have wanted this car to be my dream car since like I was young. I love this car so much. So them two are like my dream cars. Now my battery's gonna die, so I'm gonna go charge it for about an hour, and then we'll be back to answer the last 4 questions. So yeah, give me 2 seconds. Okay, I'm sorry if the angle has in any way changed, but my battery is somewhat charged now, so we can continue with the questions. Okay, so the next question is, who is the hater that keeps commenting on your posts, and what have you done about it? So the reason I picked this question is because I just want to say, anyone who leaves any bit of hate on my posts, I just delete you. I just delete you. And the funny thing is I know that it is someone that I know because of the specifics they've been commenting on my videos. And the thing is, if you're going to continue to make fake accounts to comment on my stuff, at least be a fucking man or woman and use your actual account or message me. Stop being that person that hides behind no profile picture and uses a completely fake name to try and come at me. Just text me. Because the funny thing is, the person that keeps commenting all this is commenting on shit that's so irrelevant. If I did something wrong to you, like if I have genuinely done something wrong to you in those videos, please text me and we'll figure it out. Because otherwise, you commenting on my hauls and you commenting on my makeup videos, that's just embarrassing. It's embarrassing for you that when you have to hide behind a fake profile that has no picture, you're using a fake name. It's also embarrassing that you can't even put your own face and name up there. It's also embarrassing that you keep making different profiles, and it's also embarrassing that you're commenting all this hate and all this negative shit on just YouTube videos, fun videos that I do that don't harm anybody, literally are just for my own entertainment and for other people's entertainment, and yet somehow it bothers you that much that you have to, every time I delete you or block you, you have to keep going. The funniest part is that I delete you off of it because if there's any other people that out there that want to create YouTube videos and are scared to because of messages like yours, then I don't want them seeing that. So that's why I remove you. But at the same time, it's getting boring. I'm bored deleting your shit. So yeah, text me, message me, and we can sort it out. If that person is watching this, you're embarrassing. You're embarrassing yourself, and it's getting a bit fucking boring really. So yeah, that's it. Doesn't affect me, doesn't affect my life. My YouTube's still here and it's gonna continue. So yeah. Next question. What is your biggest insecurity? It can't be related to how you look at all. Now I really like this question because I think in my last video did I comment? I think I had something similar to this, and it was like, what's your biggest insecurity? So something that like I'm insecure about that's not related to my looks. Easy. I don't know why I even have to think of it. I hate how much I apologize for stupid shit. Like I will apologize for literally anything. Like it won't even be anything major and I will apologize for it. I apologize for everything. Like absolutely everything. Even if nothing's happened or gone wrong. Say I'll put, I don't know, say Joe's one's the mayonnaise and I've used it and I put it back in the fridge. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. You're like, yeah, it's grand. Like I just apologize for absolutely everything. That's one thing. Another thing is that I put a lot of time and effort into people who don't give it back. I put effort into other people and you don't get the same effort back, but they don't see all the effort you've done in every other aspect. They hone in on the one thing you didn't do, and I think that's one thing I'm trying to work on, is like just not giving my all to everybody, because I think, yeah, it's something that just ends up fucking me over. So yeah, but I don't think there's something I'm insecure about. I don't think, is there anything, like you're saying what's your biggest insecurity can't be related to how you look at all. Because there's nothing, like I own myself. Yeah, I don't know. And that question leads into the next one. Do you think you are a judgmental person? So I don't think I'm a judgmental person, but I don't give people more than one chance, essentially. Like I'll never judge anyone for their looks, and I'll never judge anyone for their personality if that's them. But I am a judgmental person in terms of like, if you do me dirty once, I don't like you. Or if you do my friends dirty or my family dirty, I don't like you. I won't speak to you. I'll take you off all social media, like I'm done. So I'm not judgmental in terms of I won't judge people's looks and I won't judge people's personalities, but I'm a judgmental person if you fuck up, basically. If you are just a person I don't like and I don't vibe with, I judge you then, because I personally think I'm just hyping myself up here. I personally think I have a very good judge of character, and when I don't like someone, I don't like them. And that is why I have barely any friends, because I'm such a person where if I don't like you, I don't like you, and I can't hide it. People will be talking about someone in a group and I'll just I'm silent until someone asks me, what do you think of that person? And then if you directly ask me, you're gonna get the honest truth. So no, I'm judging in terms of like the minute, yeah, you do something wrong, I mean, you're done, can't stand you, will not talk to you. But I'm not a judgmental person in terms of people's personality and looks, because I don't think that's fair, because if that were the case, we'd all be the same. We all literally be like AIs, like we'd literally be robots, like if we all had the same personality and the same look. So no, I just don't judge people on that. But if I don't like you, I don't like you. Okay, 2 more questions. Number 11, or is this number 12? I don't know. When is Joseph putting a ring on it? I think I've answered this before, but myself and Joseph are only 22. I know we've had a baby, and some people like to think that the minute you get pregnant, or the minute like you've had a baby with someone, that everyone's like, oh my god, he needs to marry you now, like he needs to put a ring on it, like he needs to get his shit together. And I'm like, we're only 22, and we are of the opinion that we don't want to get married until we financially can, and therefore I don't want to be engaged until I can financially get married. I don't want to be married for a while, and I don't want to be engaged for longer than 2 years. So yeah, like we don't want a long engagement, so therefore he won't be putting a ring on it anytime soon. And as well, like we want to probably get another baby or 2 out of the way before we get married, and kind of like let them grow up a little bit, because we want our babies at our wedding obviously now. So yeah, I don't think we'll get married until we've had all our kids, and therefore no ring is going on this finger. But Joseph says that, like he said, if we had the money today, like if he won the lotto today, he'd have a ring on my finger by tonight, that type of thing. So yeah, we're not financially in the place where we can have a wedding, and we're also waiting to have all our babies, get them financially out of the way. We're just chilling, guys. There's no rush. I will get married when we are financially stable, when we are financially able to have the wedding that we want, and when we've had all our kids. So yeah, Joseph's not putting a ring on it anytime soon. I wouldn't want him to do it out of pressure either. I want him to do it when he's ready. And then the last one, I just thought this was a fun one. What are your 3 biggest icks, men and women? I asked you guys a couple of months ago, like, what are your biggest icks? If you want that video still, I can do a video on reacting to all your icks. But my ick for a man is being too forward. That's an ick. Like, you'll finish a date and instantly he's texting you, like, that's an ick. That is an ick for me. Another ick for a man is... This is a really weird one, and Joseph always does it to like trigger me. So you know the way when girls wear just like t-shirts on top and nothing on the bottoms, lads think it's cute. And then when lads wear bottoms but no top, girls think it's cute. Well, flip it, and when lads wear just t-shirts and no bottoms, and I'm not saying Joseph does this, but he does this when he's getting changed. He'll like completely undress the bottom half of him and leave his t-shirt on, and for me it is such an ick. It makes me so uncomfortable, and I don't know why. And then the third one is... What's another ick for a man? When men get pasta sauce around their mouth and in their mustache. That's an ick. That is an ick. And then an ick for women. See, I don't know if I have icks for women. Let me look up icks for women. These aren't icks. Icks, I think people forget what icks are. Oh yes, okay, I've got one. So icks are basically things that shouldn't turn you off someone, but they turn you off. Like, it's not just a general turn off of like being rude to a waiter. It's like things that shouldn't turn you off but turn you off someone. And this, when women wear sunglasses inside, that's an ick. Oh, this one. See, this can be considered an ick and not an ick. When a girl has a male best friend that's a bit too close for comfort. That's an ick for me. When I see other women be like, he's just a friend of my girl, you're literally looking at him with bedroom eyes, like, that's an ick. And then the last one, yeah, this one, this could get me in trouble with a lot of girls. When girls tell their friends a bit too much. Like, I will tell Nicole everything down to the ground, everything down to the ground, but the thing I won't tell her is like my very personal shit. So that is like my 3 icks for men and my 3 icks for women. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. That is probably going to be the last of the anonymous questions, if I'm honest. Like, this only so many questions I can do, and I feel like after a while they just get repetitive. So yeah, thank you to everyone who popped in questions into that question box. Let me know what other videos you would like me to film for you guys. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.